Let me lock in, lock in. Come on, man. Find me, lock me in. There we go. All right, so I wanted to talk to you guys about masculinity. First and foremost, one thing that you got to understand is that masculinity is more than anything, it's a concept. It's a concept, man. It's not necessarily just a definite thing. It is a concept. And this is one of the things that a lot of guys must understand. There are going to be a lot of things that people tell you, oh, this is not masculine and that's not masculine and this and that and all of that, right? And I'm gonna just give you my thoughts on that. But I want you to fully understand is that your masculinity is it's masculinity itself, right? Is to some degree subjective. So you can ask multiple people about what is masculine and what isn't masculine. And you're going to get a lot of different answers based on that person's ideology, based on that person's upbringing, based on that person's experience, and yada, yada, yada. Y'all get what I'm saying? And so you have to understand that when it comes to masculinity, man, a lot of people will tell you, oh, this is not masculine, or people will tell you, oh, this is masculine. So it's always gonna be different sides to the story based on who it is that you're talking to. So you must fully understand that masculinity, for the most part, it's subjective. Now, I do believe that there are some things that fundamentally, right, like the foundation of masculinity, it are just certain things. But outside of those things that are fundamentally, right? This is the key. This is the key right here. Fundamentally, the foundation of masculinity. There are going to be some things that are outside that the foundation that are going to be subjective. A lot of people don't like the things that are, for the most part, subjective because it's just against or not in alignment with what it is that they believe. And that's fine. As a man, you must understand that there are going to be some things that people look at that they're just going to say, yo, that's not masculine. Okay. However, as a masculine man, you must be able to stand on business. You must be able to stand on what it is that you believe, what it is that you believe that is masculine, regardless of if everybody else believes it or not. Y'all get what I'm saying? You cannot judge or you cannot, how can I say, lead your life as a masculine man if everything you do is dependent upon what everyone else believes, right? If I say, yo, this is not masculine, but it's what it is that you want to do, and it's not really against the foundation that masculinity is built on, but it's something that's more or less subjective. And so you don't do what it is that I say isn't masculine, then, my friend, that's you not being masculine because the decisions that you make are based off of my feelings or my perception. That's not what masculine men do. Masculine men do what it is that they need to do, and they're unapologetic. To anybody who doesn't like what it is that they don't do, oh well, too bad. Guys, we got to start living our own lives, and that's what masculine men do, regardless of what other men think. That's the main point that I'm trying to get to, guys, okay? Um, like I said, man, a lot of things are subjective. And I'm going to be honest with you. There are some things that I just don't think are masculine, period, point blank. It doesn't go with my ideology, right? It doesn't go with what it is that I believe. But it really doesn't necessarily mean that it's not masculine. It's just not masculine to me. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? So, guys, you got to understand that there is a subjective aspect to everything. And just because someone doesn't necessarily agree with you and how it is that you want to do things or what you think is masculine, you cannot let that deter you, nor can you let it determine how it is that you are going to live your life, okay? One of the key elements or characteristics of a masculine man is a man who stands on business. You have to stand on your business as a man and lead your life how you see fit, even if that means nobody else agrees with you. That's what masculinity is about, or at least one of the attributes or one of the characteristics of a masculine man. So, guys, you just got to understand that and keep that in mind. Sometimes, if that means that as a man, you're going to stand alone or whatever your viewpoint is, or stand alone on whatever it is that, the majority of other people believe isn't masculine, then so be it. So be it. You know how many things that I do that people don't agree with? The concepts, if you follow my channel, if you've been, kind of watching my videos, you know that my perspective on a lot of things is a lot different than a lot of other people's perspective. And I'm okay with that. Many times I'm the only one in the room that believes what it is that I believe. I'm the only one in the room that understands what I understand, but it's okay because it's not for everyone. It's for me to understand, and it's for me to guide and live my life how I see fit. You will never, ever, ever be a masculine man if all you do is live your life based on how other people think you should live it.